Podcast with Halsey Allen. The Narrative Podcast is changing the narrative one episode at a time.
What up? How's everybody doing? Welcome all my narrators. Welcome to the Narrative Podcast. I am your host, Halsey Allen, coming to you live on this Thursday. With some good positive news. For those new to the podcast, allow me to briefly break down what it is I do here. This is the Narrative Podcast, home of positivity, black progression, black reciprocity. I destroy the narrative, I change the narrative one episode at a time by destroying negative black stereotypes. And the way I destroy the negative black stereotypes is providing positive frames of reference, thus controlling the narrative. And the reason why I created this platform, that I felt it essential to create this platform, is basically I think the media kind of does a horrendous job at portraying black people and black culture in a negative light. Not just in the media, television, movies, you name it. It's really bad in America, but it's also bad abroad. And I feel like all of us have the power to change the narrative by simply just sharing positive content. That's kind of my goal in this audio space that I'm in, is just to try to inspire people to share positive content about black people and black culture. Because again, the media is just a business. If we keep on demonstrating that we like to see all that messiness, that we love to see our men hyper-criminalized, our women over-sexualized, they will keep on supplying that. So, that's essentially what I do on my platform, is just try to provide positive frames of reference and just play up our strengths. And when something foul does happen, I try to, attack the situation from the black perspective. Again, taking control of the narrative, because they have us looking and sounding crazy. So when like random occurrences happen, I just try to put it in the perspective of, to try to put us in a positive light, instead of, stereotypical. So I hope I summed it up pretty good. Again, this is a live edition. And on my lives, I usually just either deliver all commentary or give you articles that I've ran across, things that I've ran across my radar, and share them with you. And that's what I'm going to do today. Is share some articles that came across my radar. And I'm also deliver a little brief commentary on something that just recently happened. So I'm not going to go super in depth, because one thing I don't do is just hop on a hot button issue and just speculate. But this definitely garnered some attention, garnered national headlines, and so I'm gonna just kind of put my perspective on it. And my perspective is always from, the black perspective, and to shed some positive light, even if the situation is chaotic. Yeah, I also have fun. I'm not one of them people that just like pick apart everything. But yeah. So I'm gonna deliver some commentary today and share these articles with you. Um, but before I go into all that, um, I'm gonna just break down my full broadcast episode epilogue to people that have never listened to my podcast before. So essentially, how I usually start out is I'll extend the olive branch to any black-owned business owners to email me, to give them the opportunity to email me if they would like some free promotion for their self, business, product, or service. Next, I will. I'm currently promoting a contest that I'm running, and the reason why I'm promoting the contest is to get to engage my listeners, get some listener participation, and just basically, get them to participate in the platform. What I'm doing here, as I don't have a hotline yet, is just to enter this contest and share with join in on the topic, and the topic is shopping while black. So what I want my listeners to do is just share a shopping while black experience. It could be your most recent one or an old one. Doesn't matter how long ago it was. Just that it did happen. And for entering the contest, I will give you a bulk supply of your favorite snack. So, I got that contest going on. And then after that, after I plug that contest, I promote some black-owned businesses. And types of black-owned businesses that I like to promote are black-owned businesses that are rooted in the black community, of course, and then also do things to empower the community, such as hiring people within the community and giving back to the community, some type of outreach, some type of giving back, some type of charity, some type of philanthropy, some type of nonprofit type deal in conjunction with their business, not just, owning a black owned business and just wanting people to support just because you're black owned. So, nah. Also, when I promoting black-owned businesses, it aligns with a theme, and my current theme is springtime. So these are all springtime themed businesses, or things, or the first thing that comes to mind when you think springtime. So I got a theme for each month that I'm doing the black-owned businesses. I'll do some type of thing. So I've only been doing it since the summertime, but I've evolved. I actually got a format. When I initially started, I didn't have a format. I was just talking and talking and talking. That's probably why I didn't have a whole lot of listeners when I started. But anyway, so after I get done promoting the black-owned businesses, I go on into a spotlight section. And in the spotlight, I spotlight a prominent black figure, and that is, does an excellent job at portraying us in a positive light, whether it's through philanthropy or the way they carry themselves, or just always speaking truth on our social plight on their platforms. Those are the type of people I try to spotlight, aka give them their roses. And not for nothing, I think I started that way Nobody online was doing spotlight segments until I started doing spotlight segments. So, I'm flattered that everybody else started doing it. Thanks. A, it shows me you're listening. And then B, I think that kind of demonstrates that I'm achieving my goal by having people change the narrative by putting something positive in the atmosphere. So then after I'm done spotlighting the prominent black figure, I go on to a health and wellness tip of the day. It's usually the health benefits of a fruit, a veggie, a plant, or an herb, or some type of exercise, physical exercise, or mental exercise, such as meditation or mindful breathing. And the reason why I do that health and wellness segment is just to offer tips in these times that we're living in so that your immune system does not become compromised, so you don't catch that thing or any other airborne pathogen floating around. Because if you go to that hospital for anything right now in these times we're living in, they're going to say you got that thing, and we don't want that. So just sharing, just passing along little tidbits to promote the active, healthy, fit lifestyle. And I think, that's what I want for my people. We all need to be healthy, active and fit. Because by nature, we're healthy, active, and fit. So we got to retain that. Next, after the health and wellness tip of the day, I'll just, I may have a speaking point. So whatever my speaking point is for that day, that'll be my speaking point about a subject I want to touch on. Sometimes I have one already set up. Sometimes I'm just, off the cuff, flying by the seat of my pants. And then I close out with final thoughts, and my final thoughts is usually like a pearl of wisdom or just something to think about, just give you something to think about. And I try to do that, package that all up in under an hour. And yeah. That is the Narrative Podcast full episode experience. So I'm gonna dive right into these articles. Just bear with me for a second. I have to just check something right quick. I know you're like, dang, how you gonna go live and not have it all together? It just be like that sometimes on podcasts. Technical issues and getting your notes situated and all that.
Search Kings has over 1,000 5-star Google reviews. Nobody can get. Since day one.
And spoke to the man's mother, who broke down in tears when she heard that news.